Good morning, MSJ. Welcome. Today, we're live here in the studio with the Quill team to host our championship for the MSJ Student Debate Open. So if you've been following with us, last Wednesday we had our open debate after school, and we actually had a three-way tie on that topic about single-sex versus co-ed schools. So today we have three teams. It's actually going to be a three-way debate. Over here we've got Caleb Davis and Stephen Nickens. Here in the middle, after I destroy the Quill's equipment. Here in the middle we have Thomas Davis and Grady Crapster, and here on the far side, Kane Plusson and Nick Gardner. These are our champions, but only one team is going to come out on top today, one team. So before we begin, I want to establish what our topic is. So our debate topic today is going to be some revisions to the MSJ dress code policy should include, and each team is actually going to be presenting the same case. What should be changed about the dress code? Each team is going to be presenting different information, but they're all arguing for the same position. So your job, and the job of our two judges, is to decide which team has presented the best case. So here's how our debate is going to work, guys. The first speaker of each team will go first, and you'll be presenting arguments of case, just like we did on Wednesday. So you have 45 seconds for that. Immediately after each team's first speaker is gone, the second speaker will go. They get 30 seconds to establish any kind of rebuttal arguments they want to say to the other two teams. So you can talk about one team, you can talk about two teams, regardless. And if you have any extra time, you can use that to restate things from your case. And then finally, almost finally, we'll have 2 minutes of crossfire, just like we did on Wednesday. You can ask questions of each other, and we'll start with Mr. Schulteis. Pick a number between 1 and 3.
3.
1, 2, 3. We'll start with you guys. We'll ask the first question, and then we'll just go across. And I'll moderate as we go through. And then finally, you'll get 30 seconds. One of the two speakers will say final focus about why your team has won the debate. Does that make sense? So it's 45 seconds, 30 seconds, 2 minutes crossfire, and 30 seconds final focus. Okay, cool. All right, without further ado, I think it's time to start our debate. So again, our topic is some revisions to the MSJ dress code policy should include. And we'll start with you guys here.
Okay. The current MSJ dress code restricts personal expression and practicality. Revising it can foster or provide a more inclusive and comfortable environment. 1. Hair and grooming. Currently, the hair and grooming, it prohibits modern hairstyles and non-natural colors. The change will allow diverse styles and subtle colors. Reason. Hair is a form of self-expression. More lenient policies boost student morale and self-esteem. 2. Dress shirts and polos. Currently, they must be tucked in and fully buttoned. The change will permit untucked shirts if need. The reason. Increases comfort, especially in physical activities and hot weather, while maintaining a neat appearance.
All right, thank you. We've heard our first team's arguments.
Let's hear from our second team now, in the middle.
Here at MSJ, we like to express our individuality just as much as our unity as brothers. We are all different with varying views and out-of-school activities and clubs. We already have ways to express ourselves through the school polos, which there are many colors of, and we are allowed to wear any color sweater. This is why MSJ students should be allowed to wear MSJ club or sport quarter zips. The two plain quarter zips don't allow us to truly represent ourselves as MSJ students. Also, pretty much every club and team has them, so no one would feel left out. And being honest, no one wears quarter zips outside of school, and if we can't wear them in school, where can we really wear them? Lastly, all club quarter zips and school colors say MSJ, so there won't be any problem with students appearing disorganized or unruly. So to sum it all up, it allows us to express our individuality while appearing professional and adhering to the dress code.
All right, thank you. So we've heard from two teams now. Let's hear from our third team, opening arguments.
MSJ should change a couple things about their dress code, one of them being the quarter zips. I feel like MSJ should have approved sweaters because the quarter zips are too small. They don't provide enough warmth for you in the wintertime. And the second thing being, during the summer uniforms, they should add khaki shorts. With the climate change, it just keeps getting hotter and hotter. Eventually, one day, people are going to be too hot, start sweating during the school day. And lastly, there should be a feedback mechanism. You should be able to communicate with the peers what you like and don't like about the uniforms.
That's it. All right, thank you. All right, so we've now
Opening arguments from all three teams. A lot of different topics here. We got hair, quarter zips, sweaters, shorts. Let's hear some rebuttal arguments. So back to you guys. 30 seconds to respond to whatever you've heard so far.
Second speaker, yeah.
Who starts?
Whenever you're ready.
I can start now?
Yeah.
Alright. What measures will you put in place to ensure that students feel comfortable and safe expressing their cultural identities without facing discrimination or bullying?
To clarify, this isn't the crossfire yet. This
Oh,
is just rebuttal.
Rebuttals?
Yes, you're just arguing against what they said.
Why?
So you can rephrase what you just said.
Okay.
How would you answer that question?
We don't answer. We just
Wait, can I tickle?
He's got
Yeah.
to.
Wait. Wait, talk about certain stuff.
Really quick, like in a single sentence.
Quarter zips are quarter zips should not be mandated.
Okay, we'll come back to you. I'm sure the question will be good in crossfire. Mr. Crapster, go ahead.
So, what you guys said, you can tuck back in your shirt after, if you have PE and you don't change, you can tuck back in. But most times in PE, you change. So, you're never even gonna have to tuck in your shirt during PE. And also, dyed hair can be a big distraction and it's not professional. Like if someone walks into class and they have half purple and half blue hair, everyone's gonna look at them and distract them from learning and teaching. Also, we have heat and AC. So there would be no point to have shorts when in the building we have air conditioning that makes sure the building is a right weather. And in the winter, we have heating that heats up the building, so you don't need a coat in class. It's going to be the same weather in the building all year.
Okay, all right, let's hear rebuttal arguments now from Mr. Palusin.
They brought up hair color, and that can be extremely distracting if someone in front of you has hair color that's not natural or like different than what it usually is. It can promote distractions and like just not focusing. And then they brought up the use of club and sports team quarter zips, but for students who don't play club or don't participate in sports or other extracurriculars, they won't have those specific quarter zips and they might feel left out, and that could promote disunity within the school.
Okay, interesting arguments all around.
All right, let's go into the crossfire then. So again, we have 2 minutes. And I'm going to keep this on a hard time because we're nearly at the end of homeroom here. Starting with you guys with the first question.
Okay, so in a rebuttal, y'all mentioned how like it would be a distraction, but like if you're being distracted by like hair, that should be like that's like a personal problem because like that's self-control. Like if you're letting hair distract you and like keep you unfocused, like I would say that's like a big problem that you need to fix on your own.
You guys brought up the main argument for hair, so response to that?
It's also
It's not professional. Like, if you have like clown hair, you're going to distract people. If you distract everyone, it's not their problem. It's most likely your problem.
But it's not like certain that you would dye your hair that color. Like you could dye it like
That's what you guys are saying.
You're saying non-natural colors.
Yeah, I'm saying, but who would actually go out their way to make their hair clown like that? Doesn't even make sense. Why would you do that?
Well, then why are you proposing
why are
it?
you proposing this if like you don't think anybody's gonna follow it then?
And maybe if they do go out of their way to propose it, that's what they feel comfortable with.
Well, you should be able to look past it and look into their heart.
What if you can't?
What if you can?
So you don't think that students should be able to express themselves in the way
I'm
that
not
they
saying
feel?
that. I think they shouldn't be able to distract their peers for
Yeah.
personal benefit.
Yeah. Like
What if they just want attention, so they make their hair pink?
Yeah.
A pink mohawk. It's not gonna look
Hey.
really.
Quick from you guys, quick final thoughts on this.
Well, I believe I think that I think that's unreasonable because I personally think that you should be able to express yourself, and if you're distracting others from it, that's their problem. They should have more self control. Like we're in high school, you're supposed to have self control. That shouldn't be distracting you.
Okay. Just for the sake of time here, we'll start with you guys first. We're going to jump to the final focus. In a single sentence, right, why has your team won the debate?
Our team has won the debate because we have proved that our opponents have brought up unvalid claims that show how disunity will be in school with their views, and in ours, it will be more comfortable and in a better environment for school.
With you guys?
We have won this debate because people can wear any color sweater, so they should be able to wear any MSJ quarter zip, and it allows people to express themselves in their club to promote unity. And most people are in a club or on a sports team, so it wouldn't make anyone feel left out.
Well, I believe that we won the debate because throughout the debate, we brought up deeper things, like being able to express yourself on a more deeper level. Like they just use surface level things, like the things you wear, like a quarter zip. But yeah, that's why I think we won.
Okay. Excellent. So we've heard our arguments from everybody. We're a little past time in terms of homerooms, so here's what we're going to do. The voting for you guys is live. You all got an email. So sometime today, enter in your vote for which team you think. We'll add that up with our two celebrity voters, Ms. Schick and Mr. Walker. And by the end of the day, we'll have a champion from these three teams. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Thanks.